Hey, happy Monday morning Thanksgiving, everyone. Last week I gave you a pretty lengthy, I guess that's the way to put it, long-winded, lengthy revisitation of Monday morning Thanksgiving. And it's a pretty intense story that I told, and is what it is. They're not all like that. Uh, Welcome to Monday Morning Thanksgiving, and this is the Dead Batteries and Sore Knuckles edition. Just a couple of days ago, um, hanging this TV in this spot, and maybe I should go back a little bit. Uh, Now live in my parents' house. This is the house that I grew up in. When our mom passed in during COVID in 2020, and our dad passed in 2022, and my wife and I, in settling the estate with my sister, we ended up moving into my childhood home, which is at times kind of weird. A lot of great memories. It's fun. But what we're doing is we're finally getting past the it's mom and dad's house, and now it's our house, and starting to move things and redecorate and yada yada. So the other day, um, I needed to take the mounting bracket off the wall for the flat screen. We wanted to move it to this location. It's was on a perpendicular wall, and for my older friends that remember coming here in your youth, the TV was always at the far end of the living room, console TV, and then a TV on a stand, and then eventually, believe it or not, Jim and Margaret actually paid for a flat screen, and they hung the damn thing in the same damn place. Moved it over here. So I've got like an hour that I've got free that I can do this project. Well, so I start taking it down. Got the old drill motor in the socket, and I get it all taken apart, get it measured, find the studs, get it ready to mount on this wall. And about halfway through, run out of battery. I go out to the shop to get the spare battery. Oh, yeah, I forgot to plug it in. So I have no drill motor. Dead batteries. Okay, whatever. Just grab a socket set and come back in the house. I'm going to have to do this by hand. Well, okay. I know some of you understand what I'm saying, talking about getting the socket out and, setting those screws into the studs. Well, I am pretty sure that a lot of the lumber in this house was not grown in America. I think it came over on the Mayflower, and at times it is like trying to drill into granite. So with the dead batteries, I've got to do it by hand, and I've got the socket, and I'm wrenching on it, and I'm wrenching on it, and it's like, geez, man, and I'm cranking, and I'm cranking, and I'm cranking, and I'm almost 56. I've got some issues with my hands, and I had to stop and kind of do this number, and I happened to look. When did I get so old? When did my hands get so wrinkly and the knuckles so big? And then I realized those are my dad's hands. And instead of being, depressing that it's getting older and some physical limitation coming into play, I look at it as something cool. Because, my dad was just a human being. There comes a time in your adult life when you see your parents as people and not people. You look across a little more instead of up. And my dad was just a regular dude. But he had the ability to take very complex things and make them simple. One of his favorite things to tell me was that people in suits and ties make simple things complicated. Think about it, and there's a lot of truth to that. So, my Monday morning Thanksgiving today is, as I said, dead batteries and sore knuckles. Perception is 90%. I'm thankful for the sore knuckles. Have a great week. Do something unexpectedly nice for someone not expecting it. Peace and chicken grease. Until next time.